Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another class of computer. So today we are going to do the revision of chapter 8, that is Excel for our annual examination. So for starting the revision, let's open Excel application. Okay, so now we have opened Excel application. So let's start from the beginning. At the top here in the center, you can see it is written book 1. Now this book 1 is the default name of the Excel file. Whenever you open Excel, then Excel provides a default name to your file that is book 1. If you have not provided any name, then book 1 will be the default name provided to your file. Just below that, here you can see some of the options written. Now these are some of the menus in your Excel application which will allow you some of the different options which you can use in your Excel file. At the first, at first here is the file tab which gives you the options for saving a file, opening a file, creating a new file, and then the information about the file. So different other options are available in file tab. Then you get the home tab in which you get the general options which we commonly use or which we frequently use in our Excel worksheet, like making the text bold or changing the font color. These options are available in the home tab. Then we get insert tab, page layout tab, formulas tab, data, review, view, help, and team. So these are different other tabs in which you will get the different options which you can use in your Excel file. Now below that you can see the long horizontal bar with the different options available on that. So this horizontal bar is known as the ribbon, which displays the different options according to the tab which you have selected. For example, in home tab, these are the options of the home tab. Then you can go on the insert tab. You will get the different options available in the insert tab. So ribbon displays the options available in the selected tab. So whichever tab you will select, according to that, the options will appear here on the ribbon. Below that, in the left corner of your screen, you can see here that one text box is provided in which A1 is written. Now this text box is known as name box. The work of name box is to display the name of the active cell. So whichever cell you have selected, name box will display the name of that active cell. So now you can see the letter in that name box has changed. Now has become E5. So whichever cell you will select, name box will display the name of that active cell. So now the name is G5. So whichever cell we want to select, just select that and the name box will display the name of that active cell. In the right side of the name box, you can see one more long horizontal text box is provided. So this is the formula bar. Now formula bar displays the name of the formula which you have used in your Excel file, like whatever formula you are typing, formula bar will display that formula or else the content of the active cell. Now, for example, suppose in this cell I write Excel. So you can see in formula bar also that is only being written. So you can even edit the content of a particular cell by clicking on the formula tab. Or else if you have written any formula in your Excel worksheet, then formula bar will display that formula. Now in this cell, I have written the formula for adding the numbers which is given in A1 and B1, cell number A1 and B1. So the moment I will press enter, you can see now it has become 0. So here, whatever number I will write in these two cells, that will be added in this cell because here I have written the formula. For example, let's write 2 plus 5, that will be 7. And you can see the result has changed here. So whatever number you will write in this, that will be added and the result will be displayed in this cell. Now in this cell you can see clearly that 7 is written, but when you will click on this cell, you can see in the formula bar the actual formula which you have used in that cell that is being displayed. But if I click on this B1 cell, then that will display whatever the content which is inside that cell. For example, even in the formula bar, you can see 5 is only written because in this we have not used any formula. This we have directly inserted the number in this. So formula bar either displays the content of an active cell or else the formula provided in that active cell. Below the formula bar, you can see A, B, C, D, E that is written. The columns are denoted by A. Now these A, B, C, D are the names of the column. So each of the column in Excel is denoted by the alphabets. For example, this is the column A, this is column B, this is column C. So like that, it keeps on going, and there are total 16,384 columns in MS Excel worksheet and 10,48,576 rows. So there are unlimited rows and columns available in your worksheet. Now each of the columns has been named by the alphabet and all the rows has been named by the number. So all the rows will be denoted by number in Excel worksheet and the columns will be denoted by alphabets. Now, if you want to name any cell, if you want to find out the name of any active cell, then in that case, you just need to, or if you want to find the name of any of the cell, then in that case, you can just type the column name, then the column heading, then the row number following the column heading. Like suppose if I want to see the name of this cell, then this cell name will be provided as C and then row number 4. So you can see in the name box that is only being displayed. So whichever column it is, that alphabet will be taken first, and then in whichever row number it is coming, that row number will follow the alphabet of the column heading. By that you can find out the name of any of the Excel worksheet. Now just below your worksheet downside here you can see that is sheet 1 written. Now this is a sheet tab. Now in one workbook of Excel there can be multiple sheets. You can use as much of worksheets as much you want, or in general you can even say that a workbook is the collection of worksheet. So you can add as much of worksheets in your workbook as much you want by just clicking on this plus sign which is provided just in the right side of the sheet tab. So this sheet 1 is known as sheet tab. By this you can switch to different tabs or different sheets in your workbook. Now let's add few of the worksheets in our document. So now you can see there are 3 sheets in my workbook: sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. So by default, Excel will provide the name of your worksheet as sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, but you can also rename them. For renaming the worksheet, you need to right click on the sheet tab and then select the rename option. And then after that, you can erase the previous name and then you can put whatever name you want. Like I'm providing the name page number 1 and then click anywhere, that name will be renamed. So in the Excel, these were the common components of an Excel workbook, which you will be commonly using whenever you are using an Excel workbook or Excel application. In this class, till this much only. In next class, we will continue with a new chapter. Till then, keep studying, stay healthy, stay at home. Bye everyone.